And he's got another fish on. There's his rod.
What's up, everybody? We're out here in Farmers Branch again. Wearing a button-down shirt because we're going to do some business. We're going to do some business with the Wildman. We're going to go fishing again. We're going to do some pond humping today. We'll see how it goes. Button-down shirt, not really much of anything. It's just I'm always wearing my yellow shirt, so decided to wear something different.
And we're rolling.
We're going to do some pond skipping, hopping, whatever you want to call it.
Hit some of these ponds over. I caught those 3 slab crappie and those 2 big monster black bass the other day.
We're gonna go to a secret spot no one knows about. You might pick it up, but we're not gonna mention any names because we don't want to give away our spot. But we're gonna see how it goes and stick around for another adventure. The Wildman of Farmers Branch.
Wildman, woohoo!
Got a little dock. It's pretty shallow here. It looks like about 2 feet in front of us. The water's pretty murky, so here we got live bait. We're using minnows. Trying to target some crappie. You wouldn't think you'd hit crappie in these community ponds, but we're gonna do it. Well, we had to move spots. We weren't getting much action. Sat there for about 30-40 minutes. Got a couple small hits. We don't think the fish are up shallow how they used to be, but we're gonna keep hitting up. We're at a different corner. Still got the wind to our backs right at the south. We're pointing up north, so we'll see what happens. So we tried a couple places and not doing much. Alan caught a bullhead, catfish, but it's been slow moving. We checked the water temperature. Temperature is only 61 degrees, maybe 60 and a half. Last time we were catching fish out here, the temperature was at 69. We could always do better. So we've moved maybe about every 100 yards trying to see if we can catch something where you structure. Usually with water being this warm, the fish are up shallow. We've tried several different depths from 1 foot all the way down to 6 feet and haven't had much of a luck. Haven't had any luck really. So I think it's time to move to a different pond and see what happens. So we found a spot right next to the highway. Make sure you guys check your local laws and see what you're able to do and not do. But from my understanding and my insight, we're able to fish this pond. It's right off the highway, good access. You can see a trail right back in there. We'll see what we get. Heard there's some big crappie in here. We're gonna knock them out if we can. Well, I guess somebody must really like fishing here because they got it set up. They got a couple branches. Got a cinder block for us to sit down. Just got a couple places to hold the fishing poles out of the mud. You tell people fish here once or twice before. Got a little bit more sun out here, so we're gonna go flat, get a little bit more coverage. I think I'm the perfect color right now. I don't need to get any darker. So where do you guys like to fish at? Is there a special pond or in the community, or is there a little creek or somewhere that you know that very few people know about that you like and it produces a good amount of fish? Put it down in the comments. Let me know about it. Well, don't let me know where this place is at, but just let me know what your favorite spots are. I know everybody likes to go to the lake every once in a while, but in early spring, it's always good to do a little pond hopping. You know, just jump around from place to place and see what you get. Middle of the summer, later in the season and stuff, you can go out to the big lake and catch big fish, but and sometimes this smaller bodies of water produce big fish and makes it exciting. So, I think we got one on, boys. I think we got one. I don't know, I had a couple bites. He hit it. Oh man. We gave it a go and nothing. So we've been trying to hit spots for about 30, 45 minutes, maybe even to an hour, and just seeing if that'll help it, but it's not producing. Water temperature is not where we want it to be, so we're just gonna keep moving around till we find a body of water that's at temperature that we need, and fish are biting. Who knows, we might get lucky and find some giants. Found us a little body of water next to a business park. Somebody posted up a chair, so it's probably got some fish in it if somebody's got the time to clear out the area, so we'll see how it goes.
Uh-oh, I think it's a crappie. Oh my God. It is. It's a keeper. Told you, dude. It told you. The Wildman of Farmers Branch. Baby, sweet, sweet. Hey. Oh yeah. Well, you're pretty lively. Let's see if you'll do some damage. You know, some places prefer smaller minnows than large minnows too, so. He's got me down in this spot. Folks, God dang, what is it? Holy moly! Is it a bass? Is it a crappie? Oh, it's another big crappie. Oh, bigger than the, oh yeah. Oh, my britches. Oh, not. Sorry, folks. We have to edit that. Ooh. Ooh, looky there. Ooh, yeah. Big monster. Bigger than the last one. Look, right in the roof of the mouth. The White Rock rig. Yeah, yeah.
Talk about your White Rock rig.
Oh.
Educate them.
Okay, well, I call this my White Rock rig. You know, I usually try to, well, if I'm using a bobber, but sometimes you can do it tight lining off the dock at White Rock. But I make a homemade loop. I make a homemade little loop right here. What I can do, see if I push that, there's actually a loop there, and you go back through and you pull it. So then when your weight's on bottom, it catches bottom, then your minnow is able to swim up here. So here's a big old crappie laying on the bottom. So then it just sucks goes up and sucks that minnow. So during spawning season, that way if you put the hook down here and your weight up here, your minnow can't swim, it's on the bottom once it hits bottom. So this always keeps your minnow up top off the bottom. So a spawning crappie can just, like, it's right in their eyeballs. They can just look up and suck that bait in. So, yeah. Oh yeah, he's in the. Come on, come out. There he is. There he is. Fish on. Oh! It's another big crappie. Oh, look at. Get this. The Wildman of Farmers Branch doing it again. Hey. Almost everyone too. I haven't been looking, and I've turned around and my bobber's gone. Dang. Yeah.
But just because you're using minnows doesn't mean you can't throw a jig into the mix. I'm finally on the board. Finally on the board. Had to use a jig. These minnows weren't working for me, but I got one crappie. It'll be enough to feed me, make me a little sandwich tonight. So we had a recording fiasco. Had one, as soon as I threw it out there, as soon as it hit the water, I felt that jerk, and that crappie came up and took a big old smash about it. Started reeling it in. He's tangled up in our lines, and I guess something in the confusion and everything, we didn't record it, but it was great action, great thing. So we're on the board. We got 2 crappie for myself. Alan's got 3, so we got 5. It's not bad. This little pond out here on the side of the highway is producing pretty good. All right, boys, I just threw it in
Jesse
again.
oh my God.
Just threw it in again. I think I got me on another one.
Here we are. And he's got another fish on. There's his rod. He's bending it. Well, yeah.
Oh, got him on the jig.
Got it on the jig. There you
Got
go.
him. Got him, boys.
Now the
Who's winning the tournament?
Oh yeah, now yeah, you're up by 1 now. Yeah, Jesse's up on 1 now.
Oh man.
But I've got a meeting I gotta go to, so I think here in about 10 minutes we gotta go. It's a shame though. Good job, Jesse.
Look at him, a 30-pound crappie. Oh,
hey,
that's a half
good
pounder.
job, good job.
We went out, did some pond hopping, used live baits. I used a couple jig heads, and we had a pretty successful day. Thank you to the Wildman Farmers Branch back there, Alan. You got anything to say?
Yay! Another exciting day with the Wildman of Farmers Branch over here. Look at that stringer.
Got a nice stringer crappie.
Yeah,
You know,
got some good slabs.
don't let people tell you that there ain't no fish in the body of water. You won't know until you stick a pole in the water and get that hook going. Once you get that line wet, you'll get excited and you come home with the whole batch, whole mess full of crappie.
There were crappie at them other spots we went to. It's just they didn't bite over there. And it was the last spot we was at. Water was kind of murky and real suddy. But the old man said they were there, but we didn't get bites. I said, well, it was real close. Let's come over here. And man, you know, at first no bites, but then they turned on. Not, you know, we didn't catch a lot of numbers, but the size that we caught were nice. They're all nice slabs, real nice.
Got a few
slabs.
slabs today. Look at that. Well, now you got your fish. Time to knock those sides out, get them all cleaned up. I like to use an electric knife. Makes it pretty quick, pretty easy. You can do a little bit better job. Maybe get a little bit closer and leave a little less on the bone with the actual fillet knife. But what did it say? Practice makes perfect. So once I get done filleting them, I got a little thing of water with some ice. We leave them in there to bleed out. Gonna get our cast iron skillet nice and hot. Gonna season these fish up with a little coarse black pepper, some garlic, and salt. I like to use kosher. Once your pan is nice and hot, put a little oil on the bottom of it. That's going to come up and coat that pan just fine. And if you're from Texas or anywhere in the South, you've got to have a little jar of bacon grease. Get a little bacon grease down there to give it a little flavor. Throw these fillets in. Once you get these fillets in, you're looking for something very specific, especially around the edge. You're going to look for these edges to be real brown and crispy. When you try to flip your fillet, you want it to stay in place. You're going to see right here that this one wasn't quite ready to flip, and you can see it falling apart. Again, you gotta wait for them to be nice and firm on one side before you get them done. Once you get them the nice color you want to, you're going to start getting your tortillas ready. I like using corn tortillas. Throw a little rabbit food on the bottom, a little lettuce, some onion, and that green gold, what they call avocado. If you're a fan, you know. If you're not, you don't. Throw your fish on top. Then you get a big bite of it.